fact that I'm standing here is proof positive that God has a plan for all of us. It's bigger than ever we could dream. My journey's been a difficult one, filled with many challenges that sports and faith has seen me through. Pop Warner, high school, college, and the NFL. Pop Warner, my parents did not want me to play football. I had to beg and plead and wear them down until they just couldn't take it anymore. And eventually, they let me play. 2.5 years. So I ended up playing Pop Warner. So I played the next 2 or 3 years, and then I go into high school, and there's a young man that's actually here, that's an alumni here, Antron Smith, who moves to my area in upstate New York, Westchester County, who fits the role of a running back. I was a running back at first. And apparently, although I was doing very well, Antron took my job. So that was that. And so I decided to retire from football and concentrate on basketball and other sports, and I was just fine where I was. The coach proceeded to beg me to come back out there, and they changed my position to wide receiver. A life-altering move for me because I never played that position. I wanted to play running back. I was a running back. I was a damn good running back. So, anyway, I decided to go ahead and do that. So I ended up playing only 1 year of high school football, and I had a bunch of colleges knocking on my door to my surprise. You know, it's just 1 year, my senior year of high school football. My head coach at the time, he wanted me to play Division III football. And I asked him, I said, well, there's not a Division III school here. There's only Division I schools here. So I decided to take my own initiative and make up my own mind. My parents were happy with that. And I was very happy to sign with Northeastern, and it was a great day in my life. It was life-changing for me. Unfortunately, by the time I got to Northeastern, they went from a Pro Series offense to a wishbone offense. They don't throw the ball. And now I'm a receiver, so not a good day for me. Anyway, I decided to stick it out, make the best of it, and somehow 4 years later, the NFL came knocking on the door, and I was a late round draft pick, so I had another challenge of making that squad. But initially, I thought they drafted you. I was so naive about football and how it worked, and just everything about it, that I thought they drafted you automatically on the team. You just made the team, so you're good. Not the case. Not the case at all. So there was a lot of hard work that went into it, and I was a long shot, but I persevered and I stayed with it, and I was able to squeak out from 89 to 95, which is 7 years, not 6 years, but but I was very lucky. I got the fortune to play with people like Dan Marino, Hall of Famer, and I had a coach, Don Shula, that was just unbelievable. So the ride that all started here at Northeastern was just amazing. I couldn't have dreamed this for myself. So I also want to thank a few of my friends here that came in from out of town and different places. Antron Smith, Brooks Eastat, Sean Fagan, Richie Rodriguez, Jim Cavallo, and Malcolm Hayes, all my former teammates back in the 80s. So I really thank you guys for coming in and giving me my support. So thank you. One other bigger thank you I want to thank is Jack for never forgetting about me and fighting for me, being in that conversation, of being able to stand here today. So I want to thank you, Jack, for fighting for me, being in this conversation under the circumstances that we had this wishbone offense, and my numbers aren't exactly what they should be. I want to say it's a great honor to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. And I think my family was more excited for me than I was for myself. You see, I've never been big on receiving recognition for my accomplishments on or off the field. But for some reason, this honor really touched my heart. I knew it was the place where things changed my life. My life went in a completely different direction. I feel this too is a part of God's plan for me from the start. A plan that I've never dreamed of. And for that, I'm very thankful and truly blessed.